Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have a knack for amassing wealth while others struggle? Today, we delve into Robert Kiyosaki's groundbreaking book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This isn't just another book about money, it's a book that has transformed the way millions of people around the globe perceive money and investing. Robert Kiyosaki, a man of humble beginnings, has etched his name in the annals of financial literature with this masterpiece. His unique perspective on money, drawn from the contrasting philosophies of his two fathers, has challenged and changed the way we view wealth. Rich Dad, Poor Dad isn't just a book, it's a movement. It's a financial revolution that's empowering people to take control of their financial destinies. So sit back, relax, and let's unlock the secrets to financial freedom. In Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Kiyosaki contrasts two important figures in his life: his own father, the poor dad, and his friend's father, the rich dad. These two men, though they shared the common role of fatherhood, held starkly contrasting views on money and investing. The poor dad, Kiyosaki's biological father, was a highly educated man, holding a PhD and working diligently in his job. Despite his educational accolades, he found himself trapped in the rat race, living paycheck to paycheck. His philosophy revolved around the traditional path: get a good education, find a secure job, and save for retirement. The poor dad believed in working for money. On the other hand, the rich dad, his friend's father, didn't boast of high academic qualifications. Yet he was one of the wealthiest men in Hawaii. The rich dad propagated a different financial philosophy. He believed in making money work for him. He emphasized acquiring assets, those things that bring money into your pocket, and limiting liabilities, those that take money out. The rich dad was a proponent of financial education and independence. These two men, with their differing views, exemplified the divergent paths one's financial journey could take. The poor dad, despite being highly educated, struggled financially. His focus was on earning, not learning about money. Conversely, the rich dad, though less formally educated, thrived financially. His focus was on learning and understanding how money works, then using that knowledge to his advantage. The poor dad ended up in a cycle of work and bills, never truly escaping the financial pressures of life. The rich dad, however, leveraged his financial knowledge to build wealth and gain financial freedom. This stark contrast in their financial outcomes was a direct result of their attitudes and philosophies towards money and investing. As we can see, our mindset and approach towards money can greatly affect our financial future. One of the key lessons from Rich Dad, Poor Dad is the importance of financial literacy. What does financial literacy mean? It's not about becoming a Wall Street shark or a savvy accountant. No, financial literacy is about understanding the basic principles of money. It's about knowing the difference between assets and liabilities, understanding how to make your money work for you, and being able to read and interpret financial statements. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, firmly believes that financial literacy is crucial for wealth creation. He asserts that our current educational system often fails to teach us about money management, which leaves many people ill-prepared to handle their financial affairs. In the book, Kiyosaki shares the story of his two dads. His biological father, the poor dad, was a highly educated man but lacked financial literacy. Despite working hard all his life, he struggled with money. On the other hand, his rich dad, his friend's father, had little formal education but understood the principles of money. He knew how to create and grow wealth. Kiyosaki's rich dad taught him that income is not wealth. He emphasized that true financial success comes from building and maintaining assets, such as businesses, real estate, and investments that generate income. This is a prime example of financial literacy in action. Moreover, Rich Dad taught Kiyosaki that financial literacy enables one to see opportunities where others see only risk. It allows one to make informed decisions and take calculated risks, which are key to financial growth. The lack of financial literacy can lead to financial mistakes, missed opportunities, and even financial ruin. But with financial literacy, one can navigate the complex world of finance with confidence. Financial literacy isn't just about money, it's about freedom, choices, and security. It's about having the knowledge to make informed decisions, the ability to take control of your financial future, and the power to create the life you want. So, let's strive towards becoming financially literate and let the lessons of Rich Dad, Poor Dad guide us on this journey. Another compelling concept from the book is the difference between assets and liabilities. Let's dive a bit deeper into this. In the world of Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, assets are defined as things that put money into your pocket. It could be a business, real estate, stocks, bonds, or even royalties from intellectual property. These are all things that generate income for you without requiring your direct involvement all the time. On the other hand, liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket. This could be your car, your house, or even that fancy coffee machine you bought on a whim. They're things that, while might be enjoyable or even necessary, do not contribute to your income. In fact, they might even cost you money to maintain. Understanding this difference is key to wealth creation. Why? Well, it's simple. The more assets you have, the more income you generate. The more liabilities you have, the more expenses you incur. And when your income exceeds your expenses, that's when you start building wealth. Let's take an example from the book. Kiyosaki's rich dad owned buildings and businesses, which were his assets. They put money into his pocket each month. His poor dad, however, despite being well-educated and hard-working, owned a house and a car, which were his liabilities. They were taking money out of his pocket each month. The rich dad understood the importance of investing in assets and minimizing liabilities, while the poor dad didn't, and that made all the difference. So, the next time you're about to make a purchase, ask yourself, is this an asset or a liability? Will this put money into my pocket or take money out of it? Your answer might just be the key to your financial freedom. Remember, the rich buy assets, not liabilities. Kiyosaki stresses the importance of investing as a means to financial freedom. When we speak of investing, we often picture stock markets and real estate, but Robert Kiyosaki, in his best-selling book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, gives us a broader perspective. He defines investing as the process of dedicating resources such as time, effort, and money with the expectation of generating a profitable return in the future. In the world of Kiyosaki, investing isn't just about buying low and selling high. It's about putting your money into assets that generate a steady cash flow. These assets could be real estate properties that bring in rental income, stocks that pay dividends, or businesses that turn a profit. The essential thing is that these assets bring in money, even while you sleep. They are the golden geese that lay the golden eggs. To illustrate this concept, let's revisit a lesson from the book. Kiyosaki shares the story of a friend who bought a house, thinking it was an asset. However, the house didn't generate any income. Instead, it only brought expenses like mortgage payments, taxes, and maintenance costs. According to Kiyosaki, this house, though valuable, was not an asset but a liability. So what are the key takeaways from Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Firstly, the importance of financial literacy cannot be overstated. It isn't just about counting your pennies, but understanding how money works, how it grows, and how it can work for you. This is the knowledge that separates the financially free from the financially bound. Secondly, we've learned about the crucial distinction between assets and liabilities. An asset puts money in your pocket, while a liability takes money out. Ensuring your money flows into assets rather than liabilities is key to building wealth. Finally, the power of investing. Investing is not a luxury for the rich, but a tool for anyone seeking financial freedom. It's about making your money work for you, multiplying it instead of simply storing it. Remember, the journey to financial freedom starts with a single step. It's time to take that step today.